Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Last time, we went a little bit through the wild area, kind of retracing old steps, and getting some new Pokemon bios out of the way. Yeah, those bios were honestly not that good. This time, we're going to be exploring more of the wild area, including getting into new territory, so coming over here to the Dusty Bowl. The Pokemon here are going to be in the 40s, so yeah, don't bother catching them. Because that's going to be wasted effort. Yeah, so I'm just traipsing around here because there's some good items here. Like, it's worth exploring this area, even though we aren't really supposed to be here right now. Who needs that? Rare Bone there, and a Komodo there, so yeah. In Pokemon Sword, that would be a thing. So right there is a fossilized bird, one of the guaranteed birds you can find. They respawn daily too, so a lot of good items here in these trees, so yeah. Kind of going from last episode, yeah, they really could have used some more time on the trees. Then again, this game could have used a lot more time in the oven, but I really don't trust the game devs anymore. So next up, one thing you can do if you want some free experience. I'd highly recommend just being higher leveled in general, though. You can get Gyarados here, and he will actually traipse into the land. A very strong looking Gyarados. Yes, indeed, very strong. If I had a Gallus here, I'd definitely be training this up, so yeah. This is actually a sequence break because you're not supposed to fight this Gyarados, not for a long time. But, hooray for sequence breaking, I guess. Yeah, it's one of those Pokemon I actually grinded off screen in order to evolve some Pokemon. So yeah, one of the fun wild Pokemon you can find. Yeah, so going on through here, there's some other important pieces here. I'm trying to remember where the best ones are. I know there's quite a few things here. Coming over this way. Yes, underneath this rock here, we get ourselves a Sunstone. Yeah, Sunstone's pretty nice. Trying to think here. So I know you can find Helioptile here. Yeah, I'll give me some free things. Ooh, Experience Candy M. Thanks for the free thing. Yeah, so continuing on this way. Be careful with the Scraggy here, or Electricity and the Thunderstorms, because they're annoying as hell. Next up, was this rock? Yes. A guaranteed fossilized Dino there. Which respawns every so often, so good to remember that. Next up, coming over to this tree here, Rare Bone. Yeah, I don't need to worry about money for the rest of the game. Importantly, right back here, Star Piece. I thought that was supposed to be a Comet Shard. I thought somewhere along this ridgeline there was a guaranteed Comet Shard. I thought there was a guaranteed Comet Shard. I guess not. Oh well. So yeah. Trying to think what else is there, because there's not too much here. This is a pretty deep area, but it's not too hard to explore. Another Star Piece, I guess. Alright, continuing on over this way, we get ourselves a Moonstone, so the second important item here. Yeah, there's not really too much here. Just the guaranteed stones. Alright, I don't think there's anything else. What is this? Ultra Ball, I'll need that. You're kind of running low on my balls. Alright, inside the stand, okay, and another one of these useless raids that doesn't even give candy, so why the hell should I even bother? Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed by the dens. So next up, we're going to be here in the Giant's Mirror. Here in the Snowfall. So Giant's Mirror is a pretty interesting location. A few new Pokemon here and there, like Corsola. No items really of note here, just pop on around and do some exploring. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, there is Machamp that you can fight here. Pretty high level too. Oh, he has been replaced by a Abomasnow. So yeah, so some more Cubchoo. This place gets more interesting in the fog, but meh. There's not really too much here. Oh, do I want to? Let's have some fun. So the next thing to note though is that Vileplume. Vileplume, despite it being level 41, is not a hard fight. Again, it's one of those strong mons that you can fight in the wild that's not too hard to do. Yes, it's level 41. But A, it's slow, and B, its move pool is actually kind of bad. Like, Absorb. Yeah, it's not going to do much. Even though we're like 8 levels underneath it, just because of the lack of move pool that these wild Pokemon have, you're free to kind of grind on Vileplume. One of those free lower level fights you can do. I don't think it's quite as easy as Dusknoir, but still a pretty alright fight. It's just the snow you gotta worry about more. Sadly though, we can't catch it, but hooray, we're faster, question mark. There we go. Alright, and some more free level ups. Because you gotta love that experience. Alright, I am curious though. Okay, I guess we cannot set that. I was curious if we can turn off the experience charm, but I guess not. Oh, well, I'll tend to be over level for the rest of the game. It'll balance itself out at some point. So yes, that's really it there in the Giant's Mirror. I'm just kind of going over the area kind of quickly because there's not really much there. Next here in Motostoke Outskirts, just trying to see what there is around here. Revivalurb, another one of those. Yeah, we've already kind of traipsed out this way before, but not really much of note. There's a Roserade. Right over here is another one of these guys. Spinner Watts, Quick Balls, I already have enough. Nothing I particularly too want. So yeah, so again, this area is kind of an endgame area. Another one of those fightable trainers, I'm not really going to bother. So I really don't care about Watts. I mean, yeah, I'm about halfway with my Watts goal, but I don't care about Watts anymore, really. Because I have the rest of Watts kind of planned out. So going along this pathway, was there really nothing along here? Oh yeah, right over here is a Phantom. I think it's like level 41, so a little bit higher level, but if you do need your Phantom, I guess you're a pump. Phantom, yeah, it is Phantom. It's right there and ready for you to catch, but that's really about it there. Level 56 Doublade. Coming down here, there is some more Solrock around here, Solrock or Lunatone. Yeah, I gotta avoid them, but otherwise, not much out here. Coming right over here is the last of the Watt Traders. I'll take some Dusk Balls. Anything else of note? Not really. Nothing I particularly want. So heading back here, yeah, this is a pretty deep haze. Coming around this way, we get ourselves a Dawnstone. Yeah, I kind of mentioned a long time ago, so that is it for the wild area. Again, there's not really too much for exploration here. Nothing really for TMs, too. Like on my excursions up here for raids and such, there's not really much I really had to do. Like, I didn't grab any items, or just not much to begin with. I thought there'd be one up here, but I guess not. So, yeah. I think that's going to be about it here. Gonna head over here and, oh, thanks for the 2 experienced candies, S. I thought you were the, somebody else. Oh well. So coming on over here this way, we have ourselves this NPC here. Ah, a gym challenger. Allow me to check your badges. The grass badge, the water badge, and the fire badge. It's confirmed that you've defeated the 3 gym leaders, including the leader of Motostoke. I wish you the best of luck in your future battles. Oh, it's you. I doubt Hop will be coming, despite it being like 3 months since we last encountered you. It's only natural. After such a humiliating defeat, there is no way he could look the champion in the eye. I'm sure he'll be withdrawing from the challenge. What did you do? Here, just look at the gym badges, everyone. Thank you, Challenger Bede. I can confirm you have the required badges. Anyways, I have a meeting with the chairman, so must excuse myself. Is Hop okay? Hopefully he's fine. I don't know where he is. Maybe we might run into him again. So, with this all done, it's confirmed that you defeated the 3 badges. I wish you best of luck in your future battles. Next time, Pokemon Sword and Shield, we go into Hammerlocke. I'll see you all then. And now it's time for me to lose my voice again because more bios! Hooray. Alright, it's time for bios, and thankfully the bios this time are not as bad as last time. So getting started up with Natu. Natu is an interesting Psychic-type Pokemon. It's a semi-fast, decent special attack Pokemon that's a victim of power creep. Xatu is a decent special attacker that evolves pretty early, level 25. Stat-wise, nothing special. With a base stat of 95 in specials, this is a giant smear, by the way. It's outclassed by pretty much a lot of other Pokemon. Nothing really stands out about it, it's just a victim of power creep because it was decent enough back in Gen 2, but now with the likes of like Hatterene, Gardevoir, all that fun stuff, it just gets left behind. It does have access to a few nice moves like Air Slash, Psychic, and for teams and TRs to help it out like Heat Wave and Dazzling Gleam, but all around it just kind of fell behind into the past. Gardevoir exists and a lot of other powerful Pokemon exist also, and just doesn't really serve much of a role anymore. Next up is Helioptile in the Sun. Helioptile is an alright normal electric Pokemon. It has 2 to 3 abilities depending on which team you want to run. It does fit those weather abilities really well. Dry Skin is best for rain teams because it heals during the rain. Sandvilla is for cheap sandstorm teams, or Solar Power for its hidden ability for sun-based teams. It fits well into all 3 of those teams thanks to its abilities. As a Pokemon, it's a fast special attacking Pokemon with pretty alright special defense. Nothing too stand out though. As for moves, Thunderbolt, Solar Beam, or Thunder, your Elemental Screens, Grass Knot, Dragon Pulse, and Surf. It benefits well if you run any weather team except for Hail. As a Pokemon, it's kinda eh. Not the fastest or the most special focus, might seem a bit of Raichu. Generally, it's an odd Pokemon that works well if you're running with a weather-based team, except for Hail. Next up is Durant. Much more commonly found in Sword than Shield, we have Durant. During the Sun, Durant is an alright Bug Steel type Pokemon that's really nice physically. As a Pokemon, it's a fast physical attacker, bolstering some good speed and attack stat at 109. Faster than Helioptile. The main draw is its 112 defense stat and excellent typing, only having one weakness. The huge downside though is that it has terrible specials. It will get roasted alive. Move-wise, it's pretty alright with moves like Crunch, X-Scissor, and Iron Head. Really for its great moves, I mean Superpower is alright, same with Stomping Tantrum. Stonehenge exists, it's a pretty alright Pokemon, definitely a good alternative to a Escavalier. If you cannot trade through the general tankiness, Escavalier is better, but all around it's a pretty good Pokemon to use. Be thankful that the hidden ability is hidden, because, oh my god, Truant is terrible. Next up is Heatmor for Pokemon Shield users. Oh, Heatmor, the unfortunate soul. As a Pokemon, it's better than Maractus, but it's still Maractus. Good special attack, modest attack, low defenses and speed. It's a Pokemon that exists, but it's commonly forgotten about as well. In Gen 7, it got a signature move in Fire Lash, which helped it stand out for all of 3 minutes until it became a TR and learned by a lot more Pokemon. Much like Maractus, Heatmor is a special attacking Pokemon with physical stat moves, and yeah, unlike Maractus, Heatmor can learn more than just stab. It gets Giga Drain and Focus Blast. Not doing it for ya? I guess Chandelier is easier to get, much more powerful, and yeah, use Chandelier. And lastly, for Pokemon Shield users inside the Giant Smear, we have Corsola. Probably one of the most impressive Pokemon out there, and it really surged up to being one of my favorite Pokemon of all time too. As a Pokemon, Corsola used to be terrible, mediocre defenses for a while, and bad typing. Now Corsola is a Ghost-type Pokemon with better defenses to finally reach 100. Not much for its offensive stats. The real buff is its evolution into Corsola, which is super strong Pokemon. It is super slow at 30 speed, 50 defense, keep it away from physical users. However though, it is insane with its special attack. With a 145 special attack, it will destroy teams if it can. Trick Room is super powerful to utilize with its terrible speed. Move-wise, Ghost Flare with some Shadow Ball, Power Gem, Strength Sap, Ice Beam, and Psychic. It's a strong Pokemon to use. The huge downside though is that weak armor is not fantastic, or its defense is more, but in turn it'll be faster. Its Curse Body is a better ability. So yeah, but I do like weak armor as its ability because, well, it does fare kind of pretty well. It's one of the big downsides, but also, it's a hard-hitting thing because coral reefs, they're dying off. It's a modern problem. White coral is becoming much more common, and by the time this video comes out, a large chunk of the world's coral reefs have already died off. While coral is incredibly brittle, breaks off easily, it's a sad reality, and I feel reflects perfectly with this Pokemon. If you want to use one, go on ahead. If you can, though, make sure it has its hidden ability. Much better overall. You can run Corsola on its own as a tank, in fact, because of Eviolite. Give it a huge buff to the defenses, plus Strength Stat able to heal it off. It's all around a pretty good Pokemon to use. Next up on the Giant's Cap instead of the mirror, we get Riolu for snowstorms. In snowstorms you can find Riolu. Riolu is a friendship daytime evolution that's a very good mixed attacking Pokemon. Not hard to evolve, Lucario is a strong mixed attacker with good attacking stats and pretty fast. It'll sweep with ease, its defense is alright, 70s is pretty okay to take a hit or two. Hard to flinch, Lucario has access to some strong moves like Aura Sphere is a must, Nasty Plot or Sword Stance depending on which route you want to take, Meteor Match, Dragon Pulse, Close Combat, Extreme Speed, and a lot of etc. It has a huge diversity for its move pool to fill it out with its mixed attacking stats. It's a very popular Pokemon, one of my favorite Pokemon too. Its typing is also really good and really fits well into any team, just it's a hard Pokemon to find. Next up is Munna. During overcast weather and random grass you can find Munna. Munna is a defensive-based Psychic-type Pokemon. Super slow, decent defenses, and my special attack. It operates similar fashion to Claydol, but instead of evolving super late, Munna is the Moonstone evolution, which it is already got. So thankfully, Moonsharda is super slow, outsped by literally everything, but has access to some miscellaneous moves like Wonder Room, Magic Coat, most party assisting moves. While it doesn't have the defense of Claydol, it has a lot of HP, and pretty nice special attack and access to moves like Moonblast and Psybeam out of the gate. It can learn a few other moves TRs like Shadow Ball and Shadow and Energy Ball, and that's pretty much all the Stone evolutions I feel, which aren't just kind of lacking. Want a special attacking Pokemon? Gardevoir. Well, Claydol. Musharna is a quick evolution but lacking in many areas. Solrock. Oh yeah. Stop using Cosmic Power and Rock Polish, you aristocratic idiot deadbeat that keeps on costing us a raid! Sorry I had to get off my chest. Solrock is a terrible rock second Pokemon that has pretty alright physical stats and meta specials. Sword exclusive, it can use Rock Slide and Zen Headbutt alright, Stealth Rock, Flare Blitz, and your standard setup Psychic Tap. It's generally a meta Pokemon with low specials, and the fact that this Pokemon is late when you want it. And the fact this Pokemon is late when if you want a better physical attacking Pokemon, Rhydon says hoy. I mean, it has its uses, but not too many in just a pass. As for shield users, you get Lunatone. It's a special based Solrock. Lunatone has a few alright moves like Rock Slide, Moonlight, Psychic, Ice Beam, and other nighttime moves. It's nice to set up and such, and rock special walls are hard to come by, so yeah. It can do some good moves too, like Meteor Beam is also very good for Lunatone, but sadly though its stat pool its stats are very lacking. It just doesn't stand out too much, and honestly, much like Solrock, it's a pass. Last new Pokemon available right now is Hallucia. I'm just going over Hallucia now before I forget it, even though it's a strong Pokemon. You can catch it pretty soon too, and I just don't want to forget about it. Hallucia is an alright fighting flying type Pokemon. It's pretty fast and alright attacking stats, mediocre defenses. It's a sweeper, so it's not the most attack based. Flying Press is an interesting move. Great power, less risk than high jump kick. Sword Stance in the move pool is interesting along with Brave Bird for stab. It can learn quite a few TRs too, not quite Lucario levels with no Earthquake, but it can learn a few moves like Zen Headbutt and Iron Head. An odd combo that doesn't work too well with Flying Gem and Unburden in Acrobatics, which was super powerful, but sadly Flying Gem is not available anymore. Unburden makes Hallucia super fast, as if it has trouble outspeeding a lot of other Pokemon. So yeah, Paralysis immunity is also there. All around, it's a pretty alright Pokemon, outclassed by Lucario, but holds its own niche pretty well with unique typing and moves, and it can serve you pretty well. And lastly is Honedge. In the snowstorms, you can find Honedge. Honedge is a pretty nice ghost steel-type Pokemon that's interesting. As a Pokemon, it's a physical steel-type Pokemon that hits hard with great defense, but its specials are very lacking. It evolves into Doublade at level 35, which works amazingly with an Eviolite Pokemon. So yeah, super high defense balanced out with those specials, and super slow. Sword Stance, anyone? Shadow Sneak? Yeah, both very good moves to use. As a physical wall, super good. The fun stuff happens with Aegislash. Aegislash is a super hard-hitting Pokemon that's a super defensive Pokemon also. It depends on which form it is. In shield form, it's all about defensive, but when you use an offensive move, it moves into blade form, which transfers all that defense into attack. So it's a high-risk, high-reward Pokemon. So one fun thing about this Pokemon though, besides it's super slow, King's Shield to revert it into its defensive form, and also lowering the Pokemon's attack stat. Starting to lose tempo. So one fun thing about this Pokemon is that it actually received a nerf in the generation. One of the few Pokemon that actually got nerfed instead of being buffed into power creep territory. So yeah, it used to be 150 in all those stats, now it's 140, so not as strong as it used to be, but still a very potent Pokemon to use. One of those Pokemon that can set up and sweep and destroy. Honestly, one of my favorite Pokemon back in Gen 6, I actually used an Aegislash before, and it served me really well. So yeah, so even then, Doublade and Aegislash are both very strong Pokemon to use, and you can use either or intermediately because they both can serve you well. Alright, and that is it with Bio, so next time, Hammerlocke. Hooray, this one didn't actually take me 40 minutes, and this episode's actually decently length. I'll see you all then.